Well, that was a quick break, right? I told you down in the lobby here in Dallas that I was going to head on upstairs to showroom 310, and I'm going to show you one of our fantastic new collections this afternoon. Now, the show actually starts tomorrow. So opening day for Dallas is tomorrow, but we have lots of people in here shopping. There are lots of shoppers out there in the quad, right in the center of the Dallas market. It's exciting. It is really exciting being here in Dallas. Again, lots of influencers come here because they're looking for the trends. They're looking for what has changed, and they want to see the hot new products. This is Free Spirit by Melrose International, what we're going to look at here. And as we take a look at this front entry table, this is the collection I wanted to start with because it's fun, it's exciting. We have a lot of new products here, and they're inspired by a couple of different things. The first thing you're going to notice that all the colors are very fun. They're vibrant, they're youthful, and that is something that is on trend. You may have heard the term cottagecore. My daughter's here with me. She's in college. She talks about the way that the girls are decorating their dorm rooms. They're looking for those items that are just kind of fun, hip. They have a lot of flowers, fairies, gnomes, the wildlife, the birds, those kind of things. Butterflies are definitely hot, 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 hot. And you're going to see that throughout Free Spirit here from Melrose. We're starting right here with some of our new products. The first colors you're going to see are this beautiful coral that we have in these Iceland poppies here. And this is inside of one of our best-selling vases that we brought back from multiple seasons. But the poppies themselves, they have that pink. They have just a little splash of that darker pink in the center part. But these are very nice. And these come in several different colors, but they have that touch. Now, this just feels really, really nice. And you know how I am. I just like to come in here and touch all the different little pieces. The pussy willow here in this nice light green color also accents this very nicely. The designers do a fabulous job every single year, but I like the way that they put this vase together to start off Free Spirit. As we move across the table, you're going to see some of our new pottery that we have here. One of the things you're going to notice is that there's a lot of smaller items here in Free Spirit, and that is because 5 years ago, we saw a 60% increase in the number of gifts that were given, not just for special occasions, wedding, bridal showers, things like that, but that people were actually buying gifts for people that they missed during the pandemic. So we all kind of thought, well, this is going to be maybe short term. And it turns out that it wasn't. Over the last 5 years, those increases have hung on. And we've seen that people like to buy cute little things and give them to their friends and their family members as gifts. That's really important for our retailers because you're always looking for those extra little pickup items that you're going to bring into your store for inventory. They're going to move quickly. Down here on this table, we're going to go from one end of the table to the other. You're going to see the little trinket pieces here. And Ken and I were talking about this when we saw this in the Melrose warehouse. He goes, but it's so small. What are you going to do there? And I'm like, well, I'm going to use it to put my jewelry on and my rings, my earrings, things like that so that I can keep track of them. And they're just super cute. You're going to see some nice little vessels, some pots there in the background. The new mushrooms are here in the front. They come in two different green colors, and they complement the set of 4 that we brought out for holiday that's available to you. Now, on this table right up above it, look at this table runner. Soft, nice. You know what I like about it? It looks like it was hand stitched. Of course, we know that it wasn't, but it's got good colors here, and the stitching is very, very nice. It adds that little bit of personality, a little bit of extra that you're going to be able to have for your customer. This is white on one side. It's got the green on the other side. I wanted to show you just both sides of the end of the table runner. Solid in the middle, but both of the ends are stitched on that table runner. The wood pieces are a little bit different that you're going to see. The first thing that's going to stand out to you is this is a trend that we have to talk about. The one thing is you'll notice that the wood itself is just a slightly darker color than the wood that we had 2 and 3 years ago. Now, 2 and 3 years ago, we had that coloring that was super white wood. It's moved. It's gotten a little bit warmer, and you're going to see that throughout the showroom when we go into all of these collections, that all of the tones are a little bit different than what you saw before. We did see a lot of white before. Now we're going to see a lot of cream that is mixed into our coloring. And that is, again, just warming everything up just a little bit. So that's trend number 1 that you're going to see as we go through the showroom and we look at all these collections. The other thing that you're going to see is a lot of rounded edges. So 2 and 3 years ago, you would have seen squared trays, right? And they would have been a light white wood, and they would have had black metal accents on them. Now we're starting to see a little bit more of the grain in the wood. It's got a nice finished top. It's very smooth. The coloring itself is warmer. and we're going to see the rounded corners and the scallops on the edges of things. And that's something we're going to see throughout the entire showroom, the entire week that I'm here, and I'm going to point those things out to you. The scallop trays here, the butterfly cutouts, which have a nice gloss enamel and a pattern on them. These stand up nicely. They're going to be freestanding. We have the mushrooms that are also freestanding. Now the pottery that's on this table, you're going to see our first two pieces of this pottery that is really, really nice. It has this dimensional piece on here that this is all ceramic pottery. And so the piece that is sticking out from the front, beautiful, gorgeous piece here. We're going to show you this one in the back that has the flowers all the way around the outside. We've got two white butterflies on this table that are gorgeous and new. And we have our best-selling, wonderful wooden lanterns that we show you every single season, holiday and for everyday collections that we have available. Now let's look at these lanterns though. And you know that we've had butterflies featured for the last 2 or 3 years. We had some green ones, we had some blue ones. This is the first time that we have a butterfly spray coming in that is this nice creamy white. And again, it's not stark white. Gone are the days of the sterile colors. We aren't going to see those sterile white walls or pieces that we're going to be decorating with. We're going to see something with a little bit of warmth in it. And we have this nice ivory ribbon. Now, if you shopped with us in holiday, you know that the unwired raw edge ribbon is hot. This draping look coming off the Christmas trees down the banister for Christmas time and hanging next to the stockings is quite the thing to decorate with. We are showing it here in a nice blush color and a nice ivory color, but we brought in several new for every day to complement the colors that we brought in for you for holiday that were a little bit on the darker side. The designers always do a great job. They did this. They just kind of hung some here across from the top grid that we had just to kind of give you the idea of some things that you might be able to do in your store. They hung the lantern. I mean, usually we see the set of 3 lanterns. We'll have a sculpt inside. We might have some Thea Wick candles on the inside. But the designers decided, you know what, let's really accentuate this draping effect that we have with this raw edge ivory ribbon and this nice blush color. Let's hang the smaller lantern. Let's hang the ribbons with it. And while we're looking at the back wall, I want to show you this mirror that we're bringing in that is brand new. So this is a beautiful mirror that has the metal flowers all the way around the outside. This is one of 3 new mirrors that we have in Free Spirit. And again, it's kind of got a little bit of that vibe because you see all the flowers and the butterflies and kind of a little bit of that cottage look. But this is Cottagecore. This is a little bit more trendy, a little bit more hip. And I have to say, I'm impressed with how they put together the colors and they put together the pottery, the wood, all the different pieces they put it together with. These are 3 assorted. You're noticing too, by the way, a couple more of these little trays where you put your rings or any of your fine earrings, things like that. This one, of course, is a small, narrow vase, but again, beautiful flower here on the front, and this is pottery. It is beautiful. We've got some stacking risers here that you can see, the wooden risers and all the detailing that's available on them. But several different pieces with that same look, and here's the thing. They're fantastic for your home or home decor, but they're also really trendy and nice for you to pick up as a gift because we know people are buying gifts, everyday gifts. I walk through, I look at something, I say, oh, this would be perfect for Stacy, or oh, that's great for Bridget, or you know what, this kind of goes with the nursery theme that so-and-so just had a baby. So these are the gift-giving idea things that we're seeing brought in. These white pieces, you can't really go wrong with these. I mean, they have beautiful flowers on them. You can put anything in there. These make an excellent gift and gift idea that sells 3 assorted. We're going to go ahead and pan on around, take a look at a few other little trinket boxes and things like that we have. We have this glass one. This is another trend that we're seeing. We're seeing more of a bronze instead of a gold. So a few years ago when you came through the Melrose Showroom, you would have seen a lot of gold pieces, but now you're seeing a little bit more of a bronze accent on the pieces that we have here. And you're going to see that across this table. And also in the second mirror that we're going to show you. Now this one does not have the flowers around the outside. This one has some beautiful butterflies around the outside of this. This is a metal mirror. It is circular, but very, very pretty. And the price point on this one, by the way, is really good. So I want you to make sure that when you log into your Melrose wholesale account and take a look at that today. Now, while we're here at this table, I want to show you some more of the ribbons. So this is the blush color that we showed you with our best-selling lanterns, a little bit of a buff. And I'm going to have Katie show you the celery green and then drop down to the shelf below because we have some really pretty blues and kind of a mauve, and then again an ivory color. So those are coming in a lot of different colors. Again, they complement the colors that we had for holiday, but they definitely stand on their own for every day. You're going to be able to do a lot of different things. I even like how they, I like all the things that the designers are doing. I just fall in love with everything they do. I even like how they presented this year. Usually we see these kind of hanging on a set of ribbons. They just tied a nice little bow there in the top so that you see the nice color. But if you're walking through the showroom and you want to come in here and you want to feel it yourself, feel how soft it is, see how the light plays across the surface, see how if I move my finger across it, that's got a nice sheen. That's something that's kind of nice to play with. I like how they put it out here for you so that you're able to touch and feel as you go through the showroom. A few more new products that we have for you are here. We also have some best sellers here in Free Spirit. And so you're going to see those raw edge ribbons matching our tall linear angels and some of our new candle holders here with our Fia Wick flame. Now, I'm sorry, I said that slightly differently. The Fia Wick has the same light on the inside that you would have for our Fia flames. I'm going to say them backwards, but it just kind of radiates throughout that little light there. It has a black wick base. It is flexible. You see me kind of doing this because it gives you the look of having a live flame here, but this is an LED candle. Our LED candle line was launched at holiday, but has fantastic price points. You're going to be able to get white, ivory, blue, green, and there's a red too for holiday season. You're going to see some of these here in Free Spirit. Now, before we turn around and look a different direction, I want to point out a couple other things. These bunnies have been around a very long time. These are best sellers. They are sitting on a set of nesting tables, end tables that are solid hardwood tables. These are very nice piece that we have here. And I like how they just put it together with a vase and they put those Iceland poppies. Again, the same beautiful color Iceland poppies with the pink, the little bit darker pink that's available there. Very nice nesting tables there. Those are a high quality table. I'm going to encourage you to make sure you see those. They nest very smoothly and they have no feet on the bottom, nothing to get kind of snagged up for you. So they're going to stay nice and easy when they ship to you. Now these, we have had much discussion about here at Melrose because, well, the price is fantastic. And so anytime we see something that has that fantastic of a price, we kind of pick up the phone and say, hey, is that right? Do we really have that on there? These are solid hardwood planters. They're going to come nested to you. I want you to take a look at that. They're heavy. These are very nice. I said, oh my goodness, can you see these even in a commercial application? Because I can. I can see these being very nice. The designers put this arrangement together here that has this nice, beautiful corals, the nice, beautiful pinks that are accentuating this, a little bit of the soft green. But two pieces here. Make sure to log into your Melrose wholesale account. That's all I got to say. The price is good. You know how to log into your account and see your best possible pricing. If you don't know how to log in and get your best possible pricing, talk to your Melrose sales rep. Say, hey, I really like those planters. I want to get a whole bunch of them. What's my best price? How can I get to that next threshold to make sure I'm doing really well with my pricing? Now let's turn over here into the back side of Free Spirit. We have a few other new products here. One is this pillow back here. And again, look at the stitching. We're starting to see as a trend that we don't just have products that are comforting products, but we like to see products that look like they've been touched by human hands. This is really important. We want to show our own personality. We want things that look like grandma made it, but we know that grandma did not sit and stitch this because I don't know any grandmas that are going to do all this fine stitching in this day and age. But this is beautiful. It's got some gorgeous flowers on it. We're going to encourage you to come into the showroom and touch and feel this knotting and the way that this stitching is done. It's very nice here on the leaf. This is stitched here. This is printed on the background. This is totally stitched around the outside. And then we've got some beading coming down in through the petals and then also in the centers of this pillow. This is a beautiful, gorgeous pillow that you can pick up in Free Spirit. Some new wall art here. We have some returning wreaths that are coming to you. We have some new wreaths that are coming in featuring the Iceland poppies there, like what you see on the wall. And then we also have some new butterflies and a dragonfly. And so here on this table, and I'm going to kind of pull it out so we can get to it a little easier, slightly. And then this is the dragonfly, and of course it's very detailed. There's a lot of embossing here. You can feel the pattern on it. A lot of embossing here. They both set up, so they're going to sit here flat, but they're at an angle. So as you're looking at that down on a table, that's a very nice accent. Your butterflies are going to have the little feet on them, just like that. Now, you may have bought the white ones last year, and this year you can go ahead and get these in several different colors. These just happen to be the pink ones in Free Spirit. I want to show you the wall real quick. We have some new mum pom-poms are featured inside of this wreath, and also with this spray bundle here in the back. This one happens to be showing the white. What we do have, and I'm going to show you in just a second because we're going to go to the other wall, you can get the pom-poms to accent this. You can get them in a purple, you can get them in pink, or you can get them in that nice creamy white color. This is also new. It's got that beautiful feathery feel to it. This is kind of a cross. We had this. We've had this for, well, this one actually might be new, but we had this look kind of going for the last couple of years, but the actual wreath and the candle ring and the little spray with the white are new, and they kind of accent and work with some of the pieces that we've had in the past, like these here. The new art is here on the wall, and that just happens to be one of the paper created art pieces that is framed. A very nice piece. I like that plum color, and I will tell you that plum color comes in one of the garden collections that we have later. I can see where those would work across a couple of different collections here that we're presenting to you. As we move across, a couple things you want to see. I was looking at these candle holders. These actually are not new this season, but I was looking at the Theowick candle that sits atop. And we do have pillar candles, taper candles, and the round candle that we have for the Theowick. That's something that you might not have noticed at holiday because we really didn't feature those as well. They kind of came in late. We brought them in. Again, fantastic price points, best in the industry. I'll say that one more time. Best in the industry for LED candles. You definitely want to talk to your Melrose rep about getting those in, and those are going to be shipping this summer. As we look at the other flowers on the wall, this is what I was telling you about the mum pom-pom. You can come in this nice, very soft, light, dusty purple color, a beautiful pink, and of course this lovely white cream color. This is the pussy willow that we had from out front that we featured, and of course we had that with the Iceland poppies. The Iceland poppies coming in these different color groupings, just beautiful ones to work with this year. I love what the designers have done with them. And of course we have some of our bundles back, and those are always fun. Now, you know you've heard of downward facing dog. If you do yoga at all, you know about downward facing dog, right? I have already seen at the Dallas market, we're not even open yet, customers coming over and petting upward facing dog. It's true. He looks so good. He looks like a real little dog, but he is doing yoga and he is upward facing dog instead of downward facing dog, which, come on, that's pretty funny. You know, tongue in cheek is pretty funny, but he is a wonderful sculpt. I will say when I saw this in the catalog listing online, I thought it was going to be more like the size of the rabbit. I really did. I thought upward facing dog was kind of a smaller sculpt that we had, but it is significant size. I want you to be able to see how big he is. And again, the detailing on his face. We know that when you make an eye connection, anytime you're building any displays, whether that be a statue of a person or usually our animal friends, they make a connection with the customer when they're shopping through, and so that's important for our designs as well. Here back also is one of our best sellers. This is the vase that is made with chalk. So last season, we made a big splash with the fact that we had vases that were made with actually from a recycled chalk, and that is a bestseller that has come back for us. This back wall here shows some beautiful luminaries in the back. Now they are etched. One has the butterflies, the other one has some beautiful stem flowers. But in front, we see some of our best friends, some of our pet friends. And again, this collection really features a lot of products that would make great gifts, especially if you know someone who loves their kitty or likes a non-breed specific kitty like these. Look how cute those are. Beautiful. And we've got some of our little doggies. Now look at this doggie. He's actually a container. He's got some room. You can pop a little piece of greenery or something like that in there. And then these guys open up. So they have wooden tops, and you can open them. Of course, beautiful painting on the side as well. Now, one of my favorite pieces is this little kitty. And you know what? I don't know what I'm going to put in this little kitty. Like, I guess I could put candy. I'm always trying to tell you guys to come into the showroom and bring me high-quality chocolate. And then just put it, like, in here. We'll be the only ones that know about it. And then I'll come back later and I'll get my little caramels and my little chocolate. So this little kitty, super cute, very contemporary. She's creamy white. She's elongated. I think it gives her a little bit of personality. And then we have this bird. I'm going to take the top off. We have Fat Kitty. Let's just say it. We're going to fat shame him. He is a fat, roly-poly kitty, right? And we have our doggy. And then we have this contemporary rabbit here. So a lot of, you're noticing we have a lot of little trinket boxes, gift boxes. And again, that goes back to the whole gift giving concept and having our materials in stock that we're able to make some great gifts with. Back here on this top shelf, I want to point out some of our new ceramics that we have for our rabbits, some of our nice containers that we have with some gorgeous painting on them. I mean, these are gorgeous. Look at those containers. Good color palette there. And we have some artwork there on the wall with the bird and the butterfly for you to take a look at. We're going to slide across on this last table, this part of Free Spirit, so that you can see some of the new products here. I saw these birds in the warehouse and immediately liked them because I thought, and you tell me what you think, if you're looking at this, it almost looks like fabric, doesn't it? I mean, it looks like it's got a fabric print all across the body. We've got wired legs, a lot of detailing, the flowers. It looks good from any angle, really. I mean, these birds are a good little set, but these are new for us. And then we have our owls. We have a returning white butterflies. I showed you the pink ones already. We've got some more of our Fia wick candles that are white pillar candles on some of our best sellers there for you to take a look at. And then we have our bundles of flowers that are new. And I want to show you one more thing, and that's a wall piece of art that we have, and that's this rattan butterfly back here, and that is a metal frame butterfly, and then it has the nice rattan patterning across there. I'm glad that you were able to come in and go through Free Spirit with me this afternoon. This is the collection I wanted to do first because it's fun, it's vibrant, it's hip, it's trendy. If you're looking for gift merchandise that you can bring into your store with home decor that kind of doubles as both and can be hip and trendy like Cottagecore, this is the collection that you really want to shop. Now you can log in right now into the digital catalog. You can just start adding stuff to your cart. You can add everything to your cart if you want. We allow that here at Melrose. If you'd like the assistance of one of your sales reps, please reach out to them. Go ahead and drop them a text, give them an email, however you normally communicate with them. If you don't have a Melrose sales rep, that's okay. You don't have to have one. We're going to be here in showroom 310 all week in Dallas. We're going to be in Atlanta in July. We're going to be in Las Vegas in July. And we want you to come see us. Just come in and take a look. Look at these beautiful new products and see what could work out for your store. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure to join us for other social media videos and more trending products from Everyday 2025.